Mr. Sumit Wadhwa, Director, Government Vertical, Samsung India Electronics Pvt Ltd, one of the key speakers of the Technology Sabha, who has joined me now. Mr. Wadhwa, since you head the Government Vertical at Samsung, how do you feel when you interact and meet policymakers and government leaders at a forum like Technology Sabha? So what has been your experience so far? If you could like to, show some, highlight some of the learnings so far you have gathered from here.
First of all, thanks to you and the whole Indian Express team. 33rd edition is not a small number. I could only say that it's been, I think, running over a decade now, and the kind of knowledge exchange it has happened through a thought leadership of government as well as industry. It has immense knowledge base what has been able to gather over last decade, and we are a proud partner to this kind of a conference, where we would have attended tons of conferences, various media houses, but this conference brings at least a residential program, brings everybody united into a room which can give a thought leadership what country is looking at for a not 1 year, 2 year, but for a decade. And that's where it plays such a critical role. When we started up this program around 6-7 years back in the partnership with you, the key word was e-governance. Today I talked about M-governance, today I talked about mobile first, today I talked about AI, VR, AR, IoT, everybody talks about cloud. There was no mentioning of endpoints, network, all of that. So how the digital transformation is happening. And this could only happen because 6 years back or 7 years back, we were hearing what could be the future, and future is here. And that's where, as I said, digital journey will only take us to $5 trillion economy. Digital journey will only take us to what our Honorable Prime Minister has said in his vision statement of G20, that reform, perform and transform. So that's where we believe as Samsung that we are there along with government in that digital journey. We are there with government in their thought process. We are there with government in giving them products which they were looking at. Industry went through a great difficulty during the COVID and post-COVID times, and we stood with government providing them the product which was very, very difficult at that period of time.
Thank you, Mr. Wadhwa. I think, yes, you rightly said that, it's not just the, the platforms. The platform require devices also, and Samsung is known for that. So one last question, Mr. Wadhwa. The 1.5 day of Technology Sabha will be like, full of sessions and a lot of thought leaders coming and sharing their insight. So what are you really looking forward to, from this forum? And what you really, how you really like to sum it up?
So I would only sum it up with a very small statement, that thought leaders have to give a voice to the industry, what country is looking at, and we as a technology leader will bring the technology to their doorstep. And that's where our value addition is. And that's where we believe that we can be of a great partnership. So thanks Tech Sabha and Indian Express Group. It was lovely to be associated every time. Thank you.